and he's got, last year they took the ball out of his hands. He only had 3 interceptions. This year they put the ball back in his hands, and he's got 4 interceptions in his last 3 games.
And
so
you begged them to do it. You were mad at them last year for running the ball too much. That was why they didn't achieve higher. They didn't give him the ball enough. Now, their rookie running back's out a month, and it's like, oh, what can the guy do? He's not going to have a running back.
Well, we got to get to stock up, stock down.
Okay.
It's time now to act like Brew in the commercial break and check the stock market. This time it's football storylines. Yeah. Danny, whose stock is up?
That's amazing. Portfolio strong to quite strong. Bruce, congratulations on all your success. Drake Maystock, your guy.
Wonderful.
Doorstep of destiny. He is, listen, that is his 4th quarter passer rating over the course of the 5 weeks of the season. He was basically perfect in the entire second half yesterday. I think the only quibble I would have with Nick and Brew over how this show started today, you guys were both I'm so happy for Wilds. I'm so happy for you. Leader of the show, handsome, charming. I'm not happy for you.
Why?
Okay, it's been what, 4 years since Tom Brady? you had to go through Cam Newton and Mac Jones, and now you've got a guy who's clearly awesome. And if I was going to buy stock in a quarterback, he would be one of the 8 most valuable stocks in the entire league.
17 years.
You're the kid at the Patriots parade. It's like, oh my God, we've had it so hard in Boston.
That's a good
That's
point.
you. I don't feel bad. Talk to me when you're a Jets fan, a Browns fan, or a Bears fan.
That is a fair take, but it does feel like, as we walk through the doorstep of destiny, that we actually just belong on the top of the AFC. It's just like things get back to how they are.
Listen, I think that you guys, there's a big step between where you are now and being the top of the AFC.
Sure, I just want to be out of this. I want to be out of the wilderness.
Right, and
we were there for 4 years.
And Brew, and I think you'll agree with me here. I know Danny does. This is why, particularly in the AFC, you have to swing on traitsy quarterbacks. You can't, in my opinion, it's why I will never like the Bo Nix pick. We'll see how it works out. I didn't like the Mac Jones pick. You need to have a guy who can be toe-to-toe in a game against Josh Allen and for the night be like, I'm going to do all this Josh Allen stuff as well as Josh Allen. Yeah. Because you're going to run into Patrick or Lamar or Josh or Joe, who's not the traitsy guy but just so accurate. And you know what I mean?
Herbert.
So, right. Well, that's the bet on Herbert, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, the bet on Herbert is his talent is high enough. Like, I think May's talent is high enough. But I just think you guys probably have that last step's the biggest one.
Fair. All right, stock down?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Stock down. Common sense. It happened again. Amari DiMarcato. What are you doing? You had 8 carries on the season before this. This is the longest run of your career by far. It happened week to week to week. Common sense. No one had dropped the ball. We got through 3 weeks in the NFL. Then in week 4, A.D. Mitchell on the Colts did it. And you you guys talked to Coach Mangini. We all do. Every team in the league put that Adonai Mitchell play up and said, hey, if you're going to score a touchdown, be sure before you celebrate, you cross the goal line. And then DiMarcato did it again. It's an epidemic. DeSean Jackson, Leon Lett, it happens in college football. It happened to Malachi Corley on the Jets last year. What's going on?
I don't get it.
What's going on?
I was talking with Greg earlier, and he said it even on the show. I said, I think it's showboating. He said it's not showboating. It's you get in the end zone and you feel like you're done. And I'm like, well, wait. You can't wait 2 more yards to drop the ball or whatever. Look, I don't necessarily want this to happen. If I was the head coach, I might cut him.
Well, Jonathan Gannon didn't cut him, but it did appear he punched him.
What did he do? He did it with like this?
Again, I don't. Maybe what I said there, maybe I shouldn't have said that on TV. The video that we have seen from the sideline, it looks to me like he smacked him in the chest. I don't know what we don't have a reverse angle of it. But Gannon was incensed, understandably. Now, they had plenty of chances after that. Also, I agree with you, Danny, that it was ridiculous what he did. I also am shocked they overturned that. I thought he scored.
That one seemed
all the other ones have been obvious. The guy is setting the ball down, and they have the very clear shot. A.D. Mitchell, you can see it fumbling out of his hands. It, to me, looks like he actually, when he is moving it forward to flip it, it crosses, and we know the goal line, it's like a force field. It just pass it and the play's over. So I was stunned they overturned.
The thing is that could cost Jonathan Gannon his job.
Oh, yeah.
Ultimately. I mean, they're not going to do it. You know what I mean? Because they got, 2 games they've given away this year?
Yeah, they easily could miss the playoffs on that loss.
Yes.
Of course.
And that's where that...
And Nick, I'm with you. I thought there was an argument that should not have been overturned, but he's slowing down. And I have,
why are you even slowing down?
Right, like in baseball, tie goes to the runner, like in Little League, whatever. I have no problem with tie goes to reward the defense. That's such a boneheaded play.
I just hope guys stop doing this because it doesn't.
It's embarrassing.
It doesn't make any
stock up. The final stock up in the stock market.
The Bake Show. His MVP stock is way up. I wish I had a Baker Mayfield MVP ticket from before the year because you could have Baker Mayfield at 27-1 right now, which is where his odds began before the season. And then as he has gone on with each and every fourth quarter comeback, all of their wins on the last minute of regulation.
I think 12-1 is still good value.
That's what I was going to ask. You can get him right now 12-1, 15-1. You know I love line shopping.
Yeah.
Feels to me like they've got a path to the 1 seed. Dak is probably the favorite to lead the league in passing, but Baker's a top 3 option there. Baker Mayfield MVP. It's really live.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like Lamar's out of it.
So, Allen, Mahomes, and Herbert are the only guys in front of him.
Herbert's in front of him?
Yeah, I don't know how Herbert is.
I can't wait to see Bruce ballot.
I understand why Josh is where he is, and Patrick, it basically is just a bet that Patrick's going to hit a hot streak. And Mahomes' MVP odds have a floor, essentially. No matter how he's playing, the market's afraid of putting him at 20-1, and then he hits a hot streak. But I think because of when we showed you guys their schedule earlier, that and one of the reasons I picked them to go to the Super Bowl was because I thought they had a great path to the 1 seed. That right-hand column, Baker could, over the final 6 weeks of the year, have 20 touchdowns and 1 pick, and the team go 5. The only game that wouldn't be a shocking loss is home against Atlanta, an Atlanta team they already beat on the road. So I agree with you, Danny. I think he legitimately could win MVP, which Brew would. That's what I was going to say. Would make his football story from walk-on to Heisman to #1 pick to cut
bouncing
from
around,
bouncing around.
Every level
one of the most unique NFL stories ever.
Yeah. Question with every
excellent episode of Stock Up, Stock Down. Coming up next on Overtime, is it officially panic time for the Ravens, who are giving up 40 points in their losses?
Who are still the favorites to win that division.
I'm shocked by that.
It's a huge day of football Sunday on Fox.